another Airsoft Dude on production. Today I've been doing a lot of video reviews of a couple different guns I have, and I mentioned one that I haven't done and I've had it for a while. It's my KJW Sig P229. This is the smaller version of the 226, or the newer pistol that's being introduced into the special operations world. Little real steel background. A lot of special operations are using these, your Navy SEALs. I don't know specifically any other branches, but I know the SEALs are fielding this pistol. They do have some very nice characteristics. There is a lot going on the gun, but it's kind of a modern twist on your 9mm Parabellum, as well as you can get them in .357 and .40 caliber. But the general 229, 226 is chambered in 9mm. So this pistol, back to the airsoft world of it, this is the Cybergun KJW. That means it's licensed by Cybergun, so it can have the real steel trades on it, but it is not a Cybergun cruddy little gun that you would get from one of those cheap web stores like Megastore or whatnot. You can buy them from those, but this isn't one of those cruddy little springers. This mag is leaking now for some reason, but I do have two mags for it. I do use propane in my pistols. It works just fine. Just remember to lube it up. As you can see, this gun has some wear and tear on it. But so here we go on the video of this gun. Starting off from the top, as you can see, there are white dots on both sight posts. The hammer in the back is a very complicated mechanism. As you can see, there's what's called a functional decocker, and you pull this little lever down with your thumb and it will decock the hammer. That just means that the hammer goes about 90% of the way up. Now, as you can see, it's not all the way where the hammer is almost completely gone, but it's right there. It's pretty darn close. So like I said, I have two magazines for this. Each magazine is going to run you about $29. You can buy this gun on Evike for about $100 or Airsoft GI. Don't get it from Airsoft Extreme. It's about $129, $130 with one magazine. I'm sure you could find it on some website with two magazines. I just don't know how much that's going to run you. Now, I did do a video of the Glock 19. This pistol is about the same exact size without the magazine. The magazine adds a little bit on the bottom, which is very nice because it grips your hand. It gives you a little curvature that your hand can lock into. The Glock is a little bit more comfortable, but the grip on this is all textured. The grip is plastic, but the whole gun is metal. So here I'm going to show you the multiple firing modes of this pistol. There is no specific safety, just kind of like a Glock on this pistol. Best safety, keep your finger off the trigger. So here you go. You can see that the hammer, here I will try it again, the hammer is fully decocked. As you can see, it's all the way up. It's been fired. You can just pull the trigger all the way back and it will fire. This is my broken magazine that doesn't have a feed lip, so it will not lock back. So as you can see now, the hammer is all the way to the rear. So your trigger pull is going to be very short. But you can decock it like so, and you can fire again. So that's kind of nice in that frantic situation where you remember you put your magazine in your pistol, but in the staging area, you put your mag in your pistol, and you put your pistol in your holster. You go out into the field. Oh goodness, my M4 went down. Okay, pull out your pistol. Crud, I didn't cock it. You're dead with most pistols because it doesn't have that two-stage trigger. So in that situation, you can pull out and just double tap, and you'll get that round down range. Whereas you pull out a 1911 and you do that, all that's going to happen is nothing's going to happen. You're just going to pull the trigger. So that first round is just going to fire straight gas. That second round is going to fire your BB. Obviously, that's not going to work with a real gun because there would be nothing to blow the slide back. There's no round being shot. But when you look at the pistol, it has full Sig Sauer P229 stainless steel trades. Sig Incorporated, made in Taiwan. Obviously, that's an airsoft thing. Then on the grips, they say KJ Works. KJ Works. Obviously, I don't have a screw in here. The magazine release is very nice. The magazines can free fall. They're very smooth. Putting the magazine in, very smooth. It's impressively smooth. I really do like that about this pistol, is how smooth the magazines are. Another thing, you do not have to cock it all the way to the rear to fully charge the pistol. Just right here, not all the way back, to get the hammer down. Another thing to be not worried about, but to be careful about, is don't cock your decocker with the slide all the way back, because that will happen. To clear that, all you have to do is either pull your hammer down. Sometimes it will drop back all the way forward. That didn't make sense. Drop back all the way, or reset itself, or you will have this jam situation that I have made for you. As you can see, at that point you're just kind of have to knock your slide forward. If that does happen, you just kind of knock it forward and it will be ready to go. I just shot off all the gas in my mag holster here, but as you can see, it locks back. This is my good magazine. It's locking back. Now, to take the pistol apart, it's very simple and self-contained, just like a Glock would be. Hopefully I can demonstrate that. Here you go. All you have to do is rotate this pin down like so. As you can see, the whole thing shifted forward, and you slide your slide off. Yet again, very simple to take apart. Then you just have to pull this part out and your whole barrel system will come out. Remember, it doesn't slide out, it slides back into the front of the pistol like this, and then out at an angle. There's the inside of your pistol. I don't have anything special on this specific one. There is no, oh, there we go. Now, to put it back on, it's not like a Glock where you just cock it back on and your pistol is ready to go. What you have to do is you have to cock it back a little bit, rotate your pin up, and then you're good to go. If you just rotate it forward here, it will not allow you to rotate it forward unless you pull it back a little bit. It is self-retained, so you don't have to worry about your pins going loose and trying to have to find them and whatnot. That's just always a fiasco. Very good pistol. It has a lot of recoil. If you're looking for a gun that runs fast, go with a 1911 or go with a Glock. These pistols, they do have a deep trigger pull and they do have a bunch of recoil, so your fast running guns like a Tokyo Marui Glock or 1911 or a High Kappa, it's not going to be this. It's that gun. If you're going for a kit impression, like a Navy SEAL kit impression, this is what you would kind of go for. It's not super fast. It's not your bang, 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 bang. It's slow firing. It's an accurate pistol. It's nothing to be overly happy about. It's your $100 pistol. It's by far better than a WE. If you're looking at the WE pistols or whatnot, but you want one of these, go with this. This is a much better alternative to a WE 1911. WE 1911 will crud out on you, and then there's going to be no parts for it. KJWs are direct Tokyo Marui replicas, so there are going to be parts available for you, so you can fix it if something does break on it. Everything's metal. I almost do suggest this over Tokyo Marui. It just depends on who you are. If you're going to spend $500 and get the whole metal body kit and drop in all the parts to make a Tokyo Marui 100% reliable all the time, then do that. But for me, I do suggest the KJW. It's a cheap alternative. It works well. It obviously doesn't have the range of a Tokyo Marui, but it does have the effective pistol engagement distance. And by no means am I bagging on Tokyo Marui 229s, 226s, but they're plastic and you do have problems sometimes with breaking your slides. So that's just been another Airsoft Dude 1 production. Hope you guys have got a little bit of insight onto a couple of the pistols and guns that I've been reviewing today. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out.